sad day. I think that decision was made in haste. We understand that there should be corrective actions put in place when anytime decorum is broken. But I believe there's other corrective action methods that could have taken place other than expulsion. I definitely don't agree with that. However, I was happy to see that Representative Jones in Nashville was reinstated to his position, and I look forward to Shelby County commissioners doing that on Wednesday when we have our vote as well. On Wednesday, we will have our special call meeting at 1:30. The resolution I will bring will be to appoint Justin Pearson to be the representative for District 86. He was overwhelmingly elected by the citizens during a special election, and we've heard from our citizens in our city that they want him back in that seat. The most important thing is that we're listening to the voters in District 86, and they overwhelmingly elected him to serve as their representative in Nashville. Now, not only that, we've heard from people all over our city, our state, and quite frankly, all over the country that want to see both of those representatives put back in their seats. Well, I don't agree with their reasoning, but their reasoning they had for this was a decorum issue. Simply as that. They said protests were being led on the House floor. But that's quite understandable. We're talking about on the heels of 6 people being murdered at a school, 3 children. And so giving a debate like that, you have to understand there may be some heated discussions. I think calmer heads should have prevailed, and that there should be some other corrective action methods taking place if rules were broken. Rules are important. We can't allow anyone to break the rules, and if rules are broken, people should be acknowledged for those things, and there should be some action taking place. But expulsion was just a little step too far. So again, we're glad to see Representative Jones back in his seat and that he was accepted. And we look forward to Representative Pearson being back in his seat if he's appointed on Wednesday as well. You're right. It sets a precedence. People are elected by the citizens. It's up to the citizens to change their mind or change their representative. Now, in an instance where someone has broken the law, has had a major conviction, then that's quite understandable. And I think the citizens and the people will understand if someone has broken the law and been convicted of a crime, that they should no longer sit in their seat. No one would disagree with you there. The majority of people wouldn't. But simply for leading a protest and for breaking some decorum rules, not saying they're not important, but don't think they're worth being expelled from the position. So I think the world is speaking from that regard, and we look forward to appointing Justin Pearson on Wednesday. You know, that's up to the folks at the state representatives to talk about. That's their body. I don't want them involved in our business. I won't get involved in their business. So the members there can determine who should be speaker. I don't want them to determine here who should be chair of our body. So I'll let them determine that. But we hope to have both of those folks in their seats, Justin Jones as well as Representative Pearson, to be our voice for West Tennessee. I'll just say this issue has put all the eyes on the state of Tennessee. We have major issues in our state, and we hope that some of these issues get funding from the state as well as from a federal level as well. The things at our table are to have projects that protect children, that support communities, support jobs, and we're looking forward to Justin Pearson being back in his seat to go represent us to have those discussions at the state level. Yeah, unfortunately, issues like this in our country are becoming the norm. I mean, seriously, we turn on the TV. If it's in your community, obviously you may mourn a little bit longer, but if it's not, you turn on the TV, you stay there for 10 minutes, and you move on to the next channel. And this should not be the norm in our country. There's certainly more constrictions and controls we can put on to make sure that there's a least likelihood of these things happening, as well as focusing on the mental health of our citizens. So that work has to be done. It has to be done at the state level, it has to be done at the federal level. We have to do more. We can't continue to let this be the norm and we turn the channel to the next thing, forgetting about people who are losing their lives to senseless gun violence.